Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Hashim Whitmore. And so this week we're talking about communication and effective communication, right? Because you're going to be communicating with all different types of people, strangers, friends, family, business associates. And I wanted to give you my best tip for connecting with people fast and building like almost an instant rapport, right? And if you look it up, Google it, it's called the mirroring effect, right? So, when you think about a mirroring effect, think about what a mirror does. A mirror reflects back to you the same image that you put in front of it. All right? And so, when people are talking to you and you're meeting people, if you reflect back to them the gestures, the tone, the voice, the words that they like to use, the eye contact, the body language, back to them, they will become almost instantly more familiar and more comfortable with the things that you're saying to them and your presence. All right? And it sometimes it can be very subtle if you haven't been paying attention to it, but start paying attention to the way somebody talks to you, right? Because everybody has an individual language in which they express. And that language, and I'm not talking about English, I'm not talking about Spanish, but their language are certain words, keywords that they use often to describe a feeling and to describe an emotion, to seek understanding that you're getting what they're saying. Sometimes people say, "Do you feel me? Do you hear what I'm saying?" They're looking for that confirmation. So you mirror back to them the appropriate answer. And when they ask you to describe an emotion, a place, a time in your life, you use those same keywords back to them. Same thing with body languages. Body language is very much a dance, especially when it comes to people of the opposite sex. You know, people will position themselves in ways that they feel comfortable. So if you return that same feeling and that same body language with your posture, you're building a deeper connection. You know, especially if you're in the dating world, you're in that dating time, you're on first date with somebody, you're talking, you're laughing, and then when they do that little pat on your shoulder, pat on your chest or something like that, "Oh, you're so funny," whatever, that is a sign. That lets you know that that person is engaging with you. So when it's your turn to talk and when you're listening, you return that same type of touch back to them. You never press the issue, but you always mirror back to that person how they're responding to you, right? And it builds relationships so quickly. You know, it builds a conversation because it builds a connection. And that's what you want to do. So check out the mirroring effect. If you like this video and you like this information, I'll go even further into it and show you how to give you tips on how to build relationships with a romantic partner, build business relationships, build all different types of relationships by understanding the principles of communication. So this is Hashim Whitmore with your weekly dose of Sheen to help you out become not only the best looking person, but the best feeling, the best just thriving in this lifetime, especially as we go into this new year. So take care. Talk to you soon.